Hello again guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I have my weekly sales update video for you all. So this is all of my sales the week April the 13th through the 19th, 2020 on Etsy, Poshmark and eBay. And what I do in these videos is show you each and every item that's sold. I let you know where I picked it up from, roughly how long it was listed for, and of course what it's sold for. And then right at the end of the video, I'll give you all of the numbers as well, so you can see my kind of like gross versus net profit, all that kind of stuff throughout the week. So here we go. Starting with Etsy. One sale on Etsy this week, which is pretty average at this point, if that. Just a vintage Tennessee Vols hat. I love to sell vintage collegiate wear. It's one of my favorite things to pick up at like rummage sales and yard sales and stuff, because it's usually really cheap and it usually has a really good following and it's kind of fun and quirky. So that was my Etsy sale. I probably only paid like 50 cents for this, if that. It was listed for quite a while, probably almost a year. My collegiate stuff tends to sell around like fall, as you can imagine, but sometimes they'll randomly sell just like this one, and this sold for $29.95 plus that shipping. All right, on to Poshmark. So these Timberland boots sold for $30. I usually can get a bit more for Timberland, I think. Women's do a bit better for me, sort of anecdotally, if you like. But these unfortunately had just like a little bit of like a mothball smell to them that I had to disclose, and I did disclose. They've already received them, already got the 5 stars for them or whatever. So they were happy with the item, but I did have to let them go for a bit cheaper just because of that. And so they sold for $30. And I picked these up at a thrift store, and they were listed for about 3 months. Next item were these fun vintage Disney like Minnie Mouse ears. They were made in Korea. As you can see, the headband had a few small issues, but overall they were super cute. They were definitely vintage, and yeah, I grabbed them because I'm a big Disney fan. So they sold for $16 here on Poshmark. By the way, if you can hear strange sounds in the background of this video, that's because my family is here. Obviously, we're all together, always, because of what's going on, and this is real life, so please excuse any like weird shrieks in the background. That's just real life happening. All right, here we go. Marie says $18. So this was a fast flip. This piece sold in just like 2 days or so of being listed. It's just a very simple Maurice's black open front blazer. Had that kind of exposed zipper detail and like a stud detail on the shoulder. Otherwise, a very simple piece. It sold for $18, which I'm actually really happy with. That's a little bit more than I thought I was going to get for it. So pretty happy. Lucky Brand Legionnaire. That name was sort of on the inside of the waistband there. Crop dark wash jeans. You can see the sort of stud button detail there on the bottom of the crop. $25, which again I'm pretty happy with for Lucky Brand women's jeans. They usually go for me between sort of 18 to 22, so 25 I'm pretty happy with. Talbot's floral pants, $20 at a best offer. Now, just to reiterate for anybody who's new to these videos or new to selling on the Poshmark platform, if I send out, or if you send out a best offer to somebody who likes an item, then you have to give them a shipping sort of incentive, if you like, out of your own pocket, which is usually about $2.11. So some of these items would have been me sending out offers and people accepting, and therefore I pay an extra couple of dollars towards their shipping. And then if they send me an offer and I accept, or if they bundle an item and I send an offer, I don't have to give them a shipping discount. So just to let you know in case you're new and you're here to learn. All right, here we go. Next item is Sanita. So these were new to me. I found them at a rummage sale. They were listed for probably about 3 months at this point, 3 months. And I thought that they were dance skirts when I first picked them up, as you can imagine, because they look really, really similar with that kind of clog style. This is the brand name right here, the original Danish clog. So that's why I picked them up and decided to have a closer look. Plus they had that European sizing right there. They were size 39, and actually the comps were not bad at all. They ended up selling for 30. I thought I was going to get closer to 40 for them. However, they did have a little bit of scuffing and whatnot to them, and they're obviously not as well known as dance goes, but still definitely something to keep your eyes open for, because $30, not too bad. And these, well, those I got at a rummage sale, like I said. So I would only pay about 50 cents for them probably. I usually like to say on these videos as well, my average cost of goods. I consider my average cost of goods for each item $1.69, because that's what it works out for me fiscally for the whole year, like when I do my taxes. So again, just another piece of information to let you know what I pay for these items. Okay, here we go. Lane Bryant asymmetrical draped sleeveless top. Very, very interesting, very unique. I knew someone out there would want it. I just had to wait for the right person, and it sold for $13, which is not too bad for a Lane Bryant top, especially because it was only a size 16. Island Republic belted button dress. I really only grabbed this because of the print. I thought the print was really fun. I think I had it listed at 30, and then I went ahead and did like a 30% off offer. So I sent an offer of 21 plus that shipping incentive, and somebody accepted. Definitely loud and bold. I think it's kind of cute though. Okay, Gustin. So this was a brand new one to me, brand new bolo if you like. I found this at a rummage sale for just $2, but I could feel the quality immediately and see the quality as well. So there is the brand if you're interested to see it. They were obviously button fly. There we go. Just looking at that and just feeling these jeans, like I knew that they were going to be expensive, and they were. They retail fairly high, and the resale is pretty good on these as well, so be on the lookout for these. And they sold for $50 on the best offer. I think I had them up for $65, which was kind of pushing it, and so I sent out an offer of $50 and someone accepted. All right, Chico's animal print linen cardigan. I've had this since the dawn of time in terms of me reselling. Years and years and years. Someone finally bought it for $16. Very, very happy to let it go. And now this was my fastest sale of the week for sure. Aloe, the ALO. Here is the logo in case you are wondering, because I know that's often very helpful. There we go. It was a black fluffy fleece lined hooded sweater. I got this at a rummage sale not long ago at all, and it sold within 5 minutes of being listed for the full asking price. So $20. That's pretty low when you look at the comps of Aloe. Some of them can go up towards like the $40, $50 mark. This particular piece I'd seen selling around $30 to $35. However, mine that I had some pilling on the front that I really could not do anything about with the sweater shaver. I think you can kind of see, in fact I know you can see in this particular photograph, and obviously disclosed it in the listing as well. The person has already received it, already got 5 stars for it, so they were happy with the condition was described the way that it was, but I did decide to list it lower simply because of that flaw, and apparently I listed it right and the right person came along, because $20 within 5 minutes, I will take it. All right, fun t-shirt next. Just a graphic t-shirt, no particular brand. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except bears, because bears will kill you. I think one of my viewers might have bought this, and if so, I hope that you love it. And I hope that it's very cozy and loungy in these times where we're all kind of like slumping around the house. So $14 on that item there, and that was from a yard sale originally and listed for about 6 to 7 months. Okay, next is Worth. So this is, sorry, I spoke too fast then. Okay, Worth. This top was listed, well, this was actually one of the brands that I had mentioned recently on one of my videos that was like 10 brands I am avoiding from now on, I'm not picking up. And then I found it at a thrift store for very, very cheap, and I thought, oh, what the heck, because it retails pretty high, I have to say. Here is the sort of label, in case that's helpful. This is actually, I think, their diffusion line, the W by Worth, but it was really, really pretty. It was silk on the back, it was wool on the front, and then it could kind of like be adjusted, as you can see here, to sort of wear as you like. And yeah, I decided to grab it for the cheap price, and it actually sold fairly quickly for $20. Sold probably in about a month of being listed, if that. Actually, maybe closer to 2 weeks, actually. All right, the last Poshmark item is vintage Lake Tahoe 90s color block sweatshirt. Picked it up for no other reason than it was vintage, and I thought someone somewhere would like it for Lake Tahoe. I don't know what I was thinking. It's been in my death pile for ages. And anyway, I finally listed it. It sold within a month, actually, for $18. So, you know, why not? All right, and onto eBay real quick. So Not Your Daughter's jeans, these sold for best offer of $16. They were just army green, straight leg. Morona, again, I had these for ages now. Now, the Not Your Daughter's jeans sold in 2 days of being listed. This item here, this Morona shorts, has probably been listed for a good year, if not longer. They sold for $8, which I could never expect more than that, I don't think, for Morona shorts. This item was only listed for sort of a day or two as well, sold for $12 on a best offer. Disney Bambi scrub top in a size 2X. Vintage Family Feud answer book and cartridges. They were all new in box, vintage, whatever. They sold for $10.50 for the lot. I would not necessarily pick them up again. I just kind of popped them in a filler bag, I have to say. J Brand Distress Scarlet Cigarette Skinny Jeans. I've had these for ages as well. At least a year at this point. They finally sold for $20 on a best offer. This is the type of stuff I would usually pick up in like J Brand or Page and that kind of stuff, where it's the cigarette skinny jeans, but for whatever reason, they just hung out for ages. Old Navy green polka dot pixie pans. They sold for $13 on a best offer, plus the shipping with all these as well, of course. And yeah, they were only listed for a week. Newer Tags Vintage Express white wrap A-line skirt. That's a mouthful. Yes, Newer Tags Vintage. I found a bunch of this at a rummage sale once, sold for $12 on a best offer. I think I was just ready to let it go at this point. Multicolor woven 2XL like tunic dress, very boho vibes. This sold for $22 on sale. Hannah Anderson lot of 4 boys like shorts / pants. They were all size 120, which is about 6 to 7 years. I thought about keeping these for my guys. Honestly, my guys just, they play the heck out of their clothes, shall we say. So I decided to lock them up and sell them. They sold in a week for $15 plus shipping. Soft Surroundings. I picked this up because it was really beautiful with like the kind of almost like a chain link weave to it or knit. It was size 3X. I do love Soft Surroundings. It's a great brand to pick up, and it sold for the full asking price of $27.99. It did have a small flaw, unfortunately, on the bottom, so I was surprised that it sold for full price, but hopefully they're still very happy with it. Torrid, just a very, very simple tank top. It was a size 0 for Torrid, or size large, size 12. And Torrid really is more of a plus size brand, so the bigger the size is, tends to sell a little bit better in my experience. You can tell this has been in my closet for a while because in the title it says Christmas and New Year's. So I let it go for $10. I think for me, Torrid needs to be the larger sizes, and it needs to have a more like bold statement to it style-wise. Soft Surroundings is sold for $19 on a best offer, just a sort of a teal fleecy sweater, I suppose you could say sweatshirt. Lucky Brand sweatshirt, this sold for $15 on a best offer. However, I believe it's coming back to me because it didn't fit, so I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for that, but I figured I'd show it to you anyway. And the last item this week was an Oh My Gauze. I'm going to show you that label as well, which I quite like. Very much a Lag and Look type brand. Gosh, can you tell I'm tired? That's okay. Lag and Look type brand. It has an asymmetrical hem. Boho is a great keyword as well. Lots of linen and things like that. And this sold for best offer of $12. Usually it sells for higher than that, but it is a size small, like 6 to 10 or whatever. So that might be why it hung out for a while. All right, so that is a total, here come the numbers, of 29 sales this week. My gross sales was $553.44. The fees that I paid, I always count those when I do these videos as 20% flat across the board because that's conservative, and that lets you guys know, sort of in no uncertain terms, how much I am likely to have paid to these platforms to sell there. Then I consider that $110.69 this week. My cost of goods, so what I paid for every single item that I showed you here, was a total of $49.01. And so my net profit this week was $393.74, which is not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. It is definitely up from the last few weeks, so I'm very, very hopeful that this is a sign that things are picking up a little bit in general on the platforms. I know a lot of people got like stimulus checks and things like that, so that probably didn't hurt. I also have been trying to list a lot more and do extra shares and things like that, so hopefully that productivity is also useful. We'll see how it goes in the next few weeks. All right, guys, let me know down below how everything is going for you. I hope you are staying safe and healthy and sane, and you're finding lots of wonderful Netflix shows to binge. And if you enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy thrifty content, please do think about hitting subscribe and coming back and hanging out some more. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye, you guys.